Hello, I'm Eric Reese. We're here today to practice the Chinese art of Tai Chi Chuan, a system of exercise, meditation, and self-defense. Work at your own level. Neither Senior Resources of Guilford nor I are responsible for your safety. So if you have doubt, check with your doctor. Whether you're injured or completely healthy, either one, work at only 70%. We don't want to strain or risk overdoing it. So having said that, that's our little disclaimer. Let's start with loosening the wrists. And you might hear some crackling and crunching going on there. As long as there's no joint pain associated with the sound, it's okay. Reverse. I'll move a little closer, maybe you can see the movement a little bit better. You're going to do the best you can, and you'll notice over time that the wrists will get looser. All right, and very good. So let's go ahead and do some of the 8 pieces of brocade. We're going to point the fingers at each other. This is called 2 hands reach for the heavens. Push up or reach for the sky, right? Stretch out to the walls, lift the heels, slowly down. Boosting the immune system. Gently stretch, lift, down. Up, out, lift, down. Up, out, lift, down. Now the next one in that set of 8 exercises, maybe we'll just breeze through all 8. We're going to have a wider stance. This is the horse stance. Cross the arms in front and drawing the bow. Imagine drawing a bow like archery, and cross the arms in front. Other side. Make a fist and pull the imaginary string while you're rotating the fist. Now both palms are facing forward. And cross the arms. Look at the fingertip. Follow it back. Then focus straight ahead. Look at the fingertip. Follow it back, and focus far away, straight ahead. Look at the fingertip. Follow it back, and focus far away. I'll turn around so you can follow me this way. Open, close, open, close, and relax. Okay, that one strengthens heart and lungs. Let's do pushing heaven and earth, number 3 in the set of 8. So we're just breezing through them, doing about 5 reps on each one. Kind of a review, or if you're just learning it, you can practice more. So the lower hand is behind the back unless that hurts the shoulder. Then you can put the lower hand in front of the body. Notice my fingers are facing opposite sides. Stretching the wrists, the hands, the arm. Now circle. And stretch, fingers facing left and right. So see if you can make that stretch, right? Without exceeding our rule, working at only 70%, avoiding strain. But we want to stretch. We need to stretch to get more flexible. Stretch, stretch, So we always have stretch and then followed by relax in Qigong and Tai Chi. Stretch, relax, and take a rest. Pushing heaven and earth, or sky and earth, is strengthening the stomach and the spleen. Let's do number 4. Very easy, looking backwards. Turn to your left and look back. Turn to the right. After your head stops turning, stretch the eyes. You can see a little bit more when you stretch the eyeballs back. We're strengthening those small muscles that hold the eyes in the skull. Stretch and then relax. Looking backwards. Okay, this one prevents and heals headaches, including migraines. It has many other benefits as well. They all have a multitude of benefits. I'm just naming some of the primary benefits. Number 5, a wider stance with the toes pointing out toward the corners. This is called swaying the head and shaking the tail. So the movement will kind of explain why it has that name. So we're going to shift to the left leg and look off toward the corner and hold the position. Feel like you're leaning into the arm. The thumbs are on the outside and the hands are above the knee, and dip the head down, sway to the right side, swaying the head and shaking the tail. So I'm going to turn around, and what we want to imagine is the tailbone moving in a direction that's opposite the top of the head. So when I'm leaning left, the tailbone's pointing down that way. And the tailbone's moving opposite the head. Tailbone pointing this way. Leaning into the arm. Swaying left. Swaying right. Turn around, swaying left to your left, swaying right, and relax. Okay, a primary benefit of that one, it's a whole body strengthener. But primary benefit, Chinese medicine says, let's not have excess emotional, right? Excess emotion affects our organs. So this one is taming what's called the heart fire in Chinese medicine. Too much heat or fiery emotion. So it can hurt different organs in the body, including the heart. You know, when we hurt our own heart, we call it heart attack, right? But what's attacking our heart? We're not getting stabbed with a knife, it's us. It's our emotion, it's things that are hurting ourselves. So, taming the heart fire. That's number 5 in the set. Number 6 is basically like touching the toes you might have done in gym class. I'll stand sideways. The feet are about shoulder width apart, clasp the fingers. And remember not to exceed 70%. If you have high blood pressure, glaucoma, if you're pregnant or menstruating, do not drop the head lower than the waist. So that would be a danger zone there with those conditions. If you're going to teach the exercise to other people, you have a responsibility to teach the precautions as well. So if you don't have those issues, drop the head down and then come up. Notice when you come up, you're holding the arms still and just standing. So when you come up, they stop like right here. Don't keep going up like this. And exhale down. Look behind you. If you're dropping the head low, look between your legs behind you. Use no force. Inhale up, exhale down. We also want to keep our attention on our kidneys. So what we're doing is we're packing energy into the kidneys. Exhale down, inhale up. Keep your mind on your kidneys, and they stretch when we go forward. Then they relax when we come up. And take a rest. Kidney exercise. So we have a lot of problem when our kidney energy gets weak. So we can feel like we have a lack of energy or fatigue. It's one of the key reasons people visit their doctor. It's because of low energy. So kidney exercise can help restore our energy. Also, a lot of times lower back trouble comes from kidney weakness, not enough chi. So we put chi in here, it can help alleviate lower back problem. Now, I always like to throw in an extra stretch. Whenever we bend forward, we should also bend backwards. So this is not one of the 8 pieces of brocade, but we should throw it in whenever we do a forward bend. We'll do a back bend. And this is called holding up the sky. Like I'm literally doing that. Palms upward, eyes upward. And relax. So we had a forward bend and a back bend. Let's go ahead to go to number 7. So we're almost done with the 8 pieces of brocade. The quick version. We're in a horse stance, punching with angry gaze. So the anger, the emotion of anger hurts our liver. So a lot of times people injure themselves with too much anger, right? So we're going to punch as if we're really angry at somebody, but that helps send the anger out of the body. Left side first, punch and glare as if you're angry at the enemy. And then inhale, relax. Exhale, open the eyes wider. Inhale, relax. So we're going to squeeze and tighten and clench every part of the body on the punch, and then relax every part. Exhale, squeeze, tight. Inhale, relax. Now also find the PC muscle inside. You might have to hold it in while you're looking for a toilet. So you're using that muscle to control the body, and then you can relax it. So exercise that muscle, the PC muscle, very important for men and women. So this is producing hormones that are very healthy when we practice squeezing the PC muscle. Squeeze gently, not too tight, and then relax. One more, punching, relax, and take a rest. Shake it out. Number 8, doesn't take very long to practice. One of my teachers, a master of Qigong, said, it only takes 20 minutes a day to get healthy. Just 20 minutes of this type of exercise. That's 1/3 of 1 hour. Not even an hour, not even half an hour. 1/3 of 1 hour, you can improve your health. So we're worth investing that time in, right? So we're gonna do number 8, which prevents or heals many illnesses and diseases. Raising the heels up and down, and we flex at the wrist. Lifting the heels or raising the heels. Up and down. So as we practice, listen to your body. Make sure you're not exceeding the limit, and don't go past 70%. Especially if you're healing an injury, you might want to pull back even more. And take a rest. Now be aware of how your body feels right now. Do you feel a little warmer? Do you feel blood moving in your hands? Have they turned different color? Do you feel tingling in the fingers? Is your mind more relaxed? Take inventory, right? How do you feel? Did you overdo one of the exercises? Maybe you feel a little bit sore. Next time, do a little bit less. Good. Now let's remember to breathe down here, diaphragmatic breathing, also called abdominal breathing. If you haven't started that yet, go ahead and move the abdomen with the breath. Remember to connect the tip of the tongue to the upper palate behind the top front teeth. Keep that connection in the mouth. And now let's remember we do knee rotations every day. Wider, hands above the knees, and 9 gentle circles. Reverse direction. Good. And let's do polishing the mirror. Palms facing forward like we're using rags against a mirror to polish it, clean it. Palms forward. Holding the rags pressed against the glass. Exhale down. Inhale up. Good. And shake it out. Hold on to something if you need to. Turn your right foot out at an angle and bend that knee. You can keep the other foot on the toe or up in the air. And we're going to do ankle rotations, drawing a small circle with the big toe. We'll do 5. Reverse direction. Let's do 5 circles at the knee. Reverse. And change sides. Turn the foot out at an angle, bend that knee a little bit to support you. The foot can be on the toe or in the air. 5 circles at the ankle first. Reverse. Circle it from the knee. 5 circles, just a small circle. Reverse. And with regular practice, we'll be able to do that without holding on to anything, improving our balance. Okay, now I'm going to sit in the chair, and we're going to do a Tai Chi form in the chair. We haven't done this in a while. I'm just going to pick some movements you can imitate. Commencement. Holding a ball, the palms are facing, grasp the bird's tail. Now doing it on the other side, holding a ball, and the palms pass close without touching. See if you could feel the chi there. Let's do that one again. Imagine holding a ball of chi. You may not feel it here because the hands are far apart. What about here, when they get close? Go slowly. Did you feel something there? Other side. Palms close. Listen for it. Did you feel something there? Maybe the warmth of the hands as they passed each other. Maybe something else. We're not sure. Let's do it again. Can you feel some tingling or pressure? Now let's do press. Pushing the back of the arm, pressing forward. Let's do a big circle and push with both hands. You can face any direction. We're not going to really move the hips very much when we're doing it in a chair. We could face mostly straight ahead. Now we're going to make a big circle and cross the arms and close it. Listen for the energy here so the hands aren't touching. See if you feel something there and close it. Now let your arms hang all the way down, very relaxed and heavy. Are you feeling anything in the hands? Just check. Let's do it again. Commencement. Hold the ball. Grasp bird's tail. Hold the ball. Grasp bird's tail. Listening for the chi. We're going to go ahead and do a ward off, pointing at the hand. Grab an imaginary arm and pull, roll back. Touch the wrist, press. Two-hand push, feeling around a large ball, then pushing it away. Big circle. And here I'm going to alternate which hand is in front, just for variety. And then listen for the energy there. Close it. Okay, so we can actually do a lot from a chair. Sometimes we need that extra support in life. So working from the chair is just as constructive as working on your feet. Let's do another shape. We'll just do the end posture of single whip. Now I can imagine I'm holding somebody's wrist out here, and the other hand is pushing. Now let's see how much tension we can get out of the shoulders. When we breathe down here, abdominal breathing, it draws tension out of the upper body where we often hold it. So learning to breathe lower in the body is very constructive for learning how to relax. And we can make it a little bit fancy or a little bit pretty and graceful. We'll hold a bird's beak and we'll get ready to push and push. Hold the posture. Body straight. Focus on your breathing. Take a deeper breath. Let out more breath. Do it slowly. Draw the air in. Exhale. Make a bird's beak. Get ready to push. Push. Make a bird's beak. Get ready to push. push. Let's do another one. If your right hand is in front, you're playing the harp. Now we're going to open the arms and come back to the other side playing the violin. So if you were holding the bow, you'd be playing the violin. Open the arms, playing the harp. The hand is near the elbow, like we're plucking the strings. Open, bring the arms together, playing the violin, like this. Now, change. Palms pass again. Listen for the chi. White stork cools its wings. Now that hand is very high up. The thumb is pointing to the crown of the head. We can still relax the shoulder. Notice if it feels a little bit challenging, just to hold the posture. Now we're going to get the arms a little bit closer and the palms pass. Listen for the energy there. White stork cools its wings. Thumb pointing to the crown of the head. Now, why are we so particular or fussy? Does the thumb really need to be that way? Well, what we're doing is practicing Chinese medicine. And rather than using needles like acupuncture, we're doing acupressure or energy circulation with the shapes that we're making. So the chi will actually jump this little gap. This is an energy center, the crown of the head, and the thumb has acupressure points on it. And you might be able to move your thumb in a little circle and feel that influence, a kind of magnetic feeling. You might feel it on your scalp or your thumb or both, like you're stirring the chi. And go in the other direction. Do you feel anything doing it that way? And let's relax it. Give the shoulders a little rest. Let your arms hang down. Very, very relaxed. So do you like doing Tai Chi in the chair? So it's pretty good. We can always do more strenuous practice from the chair as well. Maybe I want to lift my knee to my elbow or kick and see if I can reach out as if I'm going to touch my foot. We can cross the hands and do a kick like we do in Tai Chi form. Kick, cross, kick. So if you give your foot a target of trying to reach your hand, it might go a little bit higher, but we don't want to lean back to get it higher, right? That it wouldn't be correct. Now the other side. Cross the arms and see if you can get your elbow to touch your knee right there. You have to lift your knee kind of high. Now let's go ahead and do the kick as if we're trying to touch our foot. Cross the arms, kick. Make sure you don't slide off the edge of your seat. Cross, kick. There's all kinds of ways that we can work a little more challenging even though we're sitting in a chair. So we'll close up with Tai Chi circle breathing and guiding the chi down. Big circle and guide the energy down. Eventually you'll be able to feel it arrive below the navel, inside the body, at a place we call the Dan Tian. Inhale, exhale, and rest. So I hope you enjoyed this different session today. We reviewed the 8 pieces brocade. We practiced our Tai Chi in a chair. And I'll see you next time. We'll close up. Make a fist with the right hand. Cover with the left. Clap at least 3 times.